Hi, this is the Social Psychological Analysis of the Cultural Artifact Friends, the final project for the Applied Social Psychology class. Thank you for joining me today. I'm very glad to give this presentation. Today I would like to present some information and research about social psychology and how social thinking, social influence, and social relations are present in the cultural artifact Friends. The television series Friends is about a group of friends who act as a supportive family for each other. The show presents the audience with the premise that our friends can be our family. The group of friends consists of the following: Ross Geller, an accomplished member of scientific academia and the brother to Monica Geller. Monica Geller, a neat freak and ex-food addict turned chef. Rachel Green, former spoiled daddy's girl, making her way in the fashion work world. Phoebe Buffay is a quirky and eccentric friend who is also a masseuse. Joey Tribbiani, he's the airheaded but cute and lovable actor. Chandler Bing, he's quirky, funny, and displays a dry wit. The show follows a group of friends as they go about living and learning through life lessons, showing concepts of family, love, and friendship. Some societal issues highlighted in the series include marriage, divorce, homosexuality, adoption, abandonment, suicide, cohabitation, and more. These six friends go through almost every possible life experience imaginable, all while giving the audience drama and comedy. The goal of this presentation is to provide the three components of social psychology displayed in the cultural artifact Friends: social thinking, social influence, and social relations. This presentation aims to highlight these components, display examples found in the cultural artifact Friends, and explain some of the components' psychological theories and research. Social thinking. Social thinking principles are strategies humans use to explain our social worlds. These strategies include attribution theory, belief perseverance, confirmation bias, heuristics, cognitive dissonance, and impression management. The numerous examples of social thinking principles on TV shows like Friends create an advantage in the reduction of the negative impact of rejection on both self-esteem and cognitive performance in a way that is remarkably similar to what is seen with reminders of real friends and loved ones. Exposure to these social thinking principles in a TV show helps demonstrate the complexity and dynamic nature of social relationships and situations. Social thinking attribution theory, the social psychological theory that explains how people make judgments about behaviors, outcomes, and why events occur, is attribution theory. Attribution can be dispositional, which is internal, or situational, which is external. Joey's antics are often attributed to his laid-back personality and low intellect. Sometimes the characters attribute behavior to their situation and others' behavior to dispositional factors. For example, Rachel may blame being late on traffic, but attribute Joey being late to him not caring enough. When an effort is considered stable, such as Joe's lack of intelligence, Rachel's indecisiveness, and Ross's very organized personality, the behavior becomes the basis of expected future behaviors. If one of these components were to change, it would be hard to change people's expectations of the reality of the change if they are attributing stability to previous behaviors. Belief perseverance. Belief perseverance principle happens when one clings to their beliefs. Even when presented with contradictory evidence against their beliefs, they still adhere to them. Bai provides an example of belief perseverance. It is a function of the causal or explanatory scripts, in example, cognitive schemas, that people generate to make sense of a social situation. These schemas are based on inaccurate data and are hard to change once formed. Chandler prides himself on being funny. If he suddenly felt he was not amusing and persisted in this belief while others laughed at his jokes, this would be an example of persevering in his ideas. Most of us have individual core or fundamental beliefs. Finding that our views differ from what we first thought may cause us to seek and interpret information that coincides with our ideas. This principle is called confirmation bias. For example, Ross may remember the times Rachel helped him to suit his belief that she is supported, but forget the times she criticized him. Heuristics are the mental shortcuts people take to make it easier to make judgments without having to gather more information. These shortcuts allow us to make faster judgments. People tend to use what information is readily available or easily accessed from their memory, hence the principle of the availability heuristic. If something comes to mind quickly, even if that information is refuted, people are more likely to believe their first thoughts represent the likelihood or tendency of a behavior or situation. The representative heuristic is to evaluate the probability of an event based on a similar event. When forming a current opinion of Ross, Rachel may tend to judge him from her past experiences with him and not on the changes he has made in recent history.